Okay, ready to go?
Yeah. Let me just plug in my microphone. Okay, ready.
Alex, are you ready?
Yeah, sorry, I was getting a drink.
Okay, guys, I think we're good to go. We're live in 3, 2.
Jake, me and Jimbo are gonna go to the bar. I'll be back later. Ooh, what's that you got there? One of those fancy microphones?
Yes, Grandpa Steve. And did you say you're going to the bar?
That's right. We're going to go to the bar. We're going to see if we can't find you and Zeke some new grandmas.
No. We're just taking a break from the project downstairs. Hey, thought it might be fun to remember the good old days, right?
You guys realize it's 2 p.m. Don't you think it's a little early?
We're old farts. We don't go now till we past our bedtime by the time we get around to leaving.
Well, you guys have fun.
Thank you, Alex. What a sweet girl. You know, one of you two bozos should really get around to marrying her.
Grandpa, we're 16.
I know.
Well, all right, guys. Make sure you're home by 7. And don't drink and drive.
Thank you for your permission, Jake.
No problem, Grandpa. Just be quiet on your way out. We're about to do our podcast.
Oh, don't worry about us. How much noise can two 70-year-olds make on their way out the door?
None. If you can keep your farting under control.
Oh, shut it. Love you, Jake. See you later.
Yeah. Love you too, Grandpa. All right. Now we're ready. We're live in 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? You're listening to Lincoln News Now, the show where we cover every piece of Lincoln High gossip from this week. I'm your host, Jake Ringman, with my best friend Zeke Lee and my next-door neighbor, Alex Perma. Today, we're going to cover everything from Jared Diaz's breakup with Kelly Manslow to Mrs. Hurtley's farting problem.
Okay, can we start with Mrs. Hurtley's bombshell yesterday?
Yeah, I was there and I can confirm it was both loud and stinky.
But what about her accusation against Jimmy Boren?
No way, dude. She can try to pass it off on him, but I was right next to her, and I'm here to tell you it was definitely her.
Well, that's pretty nasty. Alex, what can you tell us about Jared Diaz?
Well, as we all know, he was dating Kelly Manslow, who was way out of his league, BT dubs. But then after homecoming, Kelly's friend Lindsay heard from Robbie, who heard from Jared's best friend Tony, that Jared hooked up with Rachel Ornstein. Now we're still waiting on confirmation from Rachel, who said she'd give us her statement today.
Wow, heavy stuff. While we wait for Rachel to call in, Alex, how do you think this statement will affect Jared and Kelly?
At this point, I think the damage is done. Whether Rachel confirms or denies the hookup, I don't think Jared and Kelly will be getting back together anytime soon.
So what I'm hearing is that it's time for Zeke Man to swoop into Kelly's DMs.
If that's what you're hearing, you must be deaf.
Okay, well, things are starting to get heated, so let's move on. Grandpa!
Sorry, Jake. We're leaving now. But we just had to put away our things.
Grandpa, you do this every time. To all our listeners wondering how we got this info, we had an anonymous whistleblower who would like to make it crystal clear that her identity is not Nurse Kaiser.
Kind of makes it sound like it was Nurse Kaiser.
Anyways, as we anxiously await our call from Rachel Ornstein, a word from our sponsor, the Lincoln High Spikeball team.
Hey guys, it's me, Lenny Skind, captain of the Lincoln High.
What the hell? It's not even raining. How'd the power go out?
Alex, are we still live?
Yes, Zeke. All the power just went out, and somehow, through a miracle from God, our ability to be live, which relies completely on electricity, is still intact. You idiot.
Jeez, I was just asking.
What was that?
Jake, I didn't know you had aliens in your basement.
I don't. But maybe we should go see what's down there.
I don't know. That noise was pretty freaky. See?
Well, I want to see what's down there.
Zeke, don't worry. What could our grandpas have down there anyways? It's probably just a power tool they forgot to turn off.
Fine. But if we're going down there, I want everyone to bring one of the voice recorders, so that if we die, people will know what happened.
I'm not doing that. That's so stupid.
Yeah, man. Man up.
Please?
Fine.
Hello, this is Zeke Lee. Today is October 13th, 2022. I'm currently leading my best friend, Jake Ringman, and my friend, that's a girl who I like, but not like that, Alex Perma, into Jake's basement to find whatever is making strange noises. I've instructed them to also record their own voices just in case we split up.
Zeke, we're going to the basement. How are we gonna get split up?
Please, just do it for me.
Whatever. This is Alex Perma. I'm recording because Zeke is being stupid. There, happy?
Jake?
Hey, this is Jake. Can we go now?
Fine. You'll now be able to hear the uncensored audio for the rest of the time we're recording. But first, my final message to the world. Mom, I love you, and Dad, I didn't steal your weed, I was just covering for Grandpa. Okay, let's go.
Finally. This basement is kind of creepy without the lights on.
I'm scared now.
Shut up.
Wait, there it is. Is it glowing?
I told you, aliens.
It's shaking, too.
That explains the noise. Okay, that was not the shaking. I'm gonna pick it up and see what's going on.
No, Jake, what if you break it? Our grandpas would be so mad.
I think Zeke's right, Jake. Don't.
But what if they think it's making the noise because we broke it? I'm just gonna fix it. It'll take a second. Don't worry, I learned about this in tech.
No, Jake!
Me and Jimbo are gonna go to the bar.
I'm just gonna fix it. It'll take a second.
1851.
Where are we?
I don't think this is your basement.
Obviously, my basement doesn't have trees.
Do you know how we got here?
Nope. The last thing I remember is picking up that machine in the basement. Then there was a flash of light, and I hit the ground.
Yeah, me too.
What just happened? Okay,
Zeke,
calm down.
what are you doing?
I'm trying to talk myself through this very stressful situation.
Well, stop acting crazy and help us figure out what's going on.
I'm not acting crazy. None of this makes sense, so don't be a jerk.
Ugh!
I think what Alex meant to say was it would probably be better to talk to us than psych yourself out.
No, what I meant is you're being crazy and I want you to stop.
And I want you to stop being so rude.
Excuse me for being rude, but I just teleported into the middle of nowhere.
Well, so did I.
Guys, stop. We're lost and we have to find a way out of here. So if you two could stop arguing for 2 seconds while I figure out a way out, that would be great.
Who put you in charge?
I did, because you two are arguing.
You know what? This is your problem. You always try to be in charge of everything.
No, I don't. I'm just trying to get us out of here.
Yes, you do. It all started in preschool, when you always had to be the one who decided what game to play. Then in 4th grade, when you ran for class president, even though you thought it would be awful. Most recently, you put yourself in charge of our podcast, which, by the way, was my idea. And now you want to be in charge of this.
Okay, fine. Do you want to be in charge?
Clearly, I'm not in the right mental state.
Oh, so then Alex should be in charge.
No, Alex can't be in charge. She's too bossy.
Great. So we agree. I should be in charge.
Maybe no one should be in charge.
Guys, I found a trail.
Great. Let's follow that. It'll probably lead us out of here. And then once we're out of the woods, we can ask for directions and find our way home.
Fine, but I was going to say that too, so you still aren't in charge.
I think we should all agree not to talk until we're out of the woods. Deal?
Well, I think that...
Deal?
Deal.
Hey, how do you think we ended up out here?
I thought we weren't going to talk.
It's been an hour.
We made a deal.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was freaking out and I shouldn't have yelled at either of you.
It's okay. We're all stressed. I'm glad we found this trail.
So, how do you think we got here?
Maybe it was the aliens.
Haha, very funny.
Maybe it was the machine. I mean, it was being kind of weird, and it's the last thing we all remember.
But why would your grandpa's machine do that?
All I know is it was making weird noises and glowing. I picked it up, flash of light, then boom, we're here.
So we must be missing a lot of our recent memory.
Wait, what if we didn't lose our memory?
What do you mean?
What if the machine teleported us here And the reason we think we lost our memory is because there was actually no time between the flash of light and us being in the middle of the woods.
Okay, so you think your Grandpa Jimbo is smart enough to make a teleportation device?
Yeah, sorry, Zeke. Your grandpa is nice, but he isn't exactly the smartest guy in the world.
He could have. You guys don't know, especially with Grandpa Steve's help.
I still don't think we teleported. It's too crazy.
I guess you're right. Can we take a break? I need to go to the bathroom.
Sure, I think I need to rest anyway.
Okay, Zeke, go to the bathroom. We'll wait here.
Oh, why didn't I think of that earlier?
What?
We should try to use our phones to get help.
I know. I thought of that like 2 hours ago. I left mine at home at the table.
Well, luckily, I did not. Damn it, no service.
I guess that makes sense. We're in the middle of the forest.
Wait, do you see that?
What?
Look over there.
Is that a wagon?
I think, which means a road, or at least a bigger trail must be up ahead.
But why would someone be driving a wagon?
I don't know. Maybe they're Amish. It doesn't matter. That wagon means we're close to getting out of here.
Hello? This is Zeke Lee. I don't really know what day it is, but if I'm correct, it's still October 13th, 2022. Me and my friends somehow ended up in the woods after going to Jake's basement and messing with the machine. I'm currently finishing going to the bathroom, then going back to my friends as we try to make our way out. I wish there was hand sanitizer. Wait, is that a town? I have to go get Jake and Alex. I have a new theory. The machine in the basement wasn't just a teleportation device, it was a time machine. Jake! Alex! Come look, I found a town!
I knew it! We're almost out of here!
I don't think so.
What do you mean? We just found a road, or at least a bigger trail.
I don't think it's as simple as leaving the woods.
What are you talking about?
Just follow me. See? Doesn't that look familiar to you?
No, it looks like a town out of an old Western movie.
Exactly. I think we're in the Wild West. I think we time traveled.
So, you think our grandpas made a time machine?
Maybe.
And Zeke has gone back to Crazyville.
I'm not crazy, it all makes sense. Weird sounds, glowing machine, flash of light, it was a time machine.
Whatever. Let's go into town and see if we can get directions home.
Okay, but you'll see.
Just come on.
Look, it's a sign. We're almost there. Sutter Creek, California, established 1848.
That sounds like the name of a town from the Gold Rush or something. Right? Right!
No?
It's okay, bud.
There's a man up there. We'll ask him how to get home.
I don't know. He's dressed a little weird.
Like I said, probably Amish.
Do you even know what an Amish person looks like?
Not really, but I'm sure that's it.
Fine. We'll go ask him. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where we are?
Are you blind, son? There's a sign right there. It says Sutter Creek, California. Y'all are some strange kids. You ain't even dressed right. And where is your stuff?
We don't really have anything.
Well, where y'all staying?
We don't really know yet.
I'll tell you what. My sister owns an inn in the middle of town. Here's $2. That should cover you for a few nights before you get yourselves taken care of. And if you need anything, you can find me down at the creek. I'll be in for gold.
Thank you?
Wait, what's your name?
Wally McIntyre.
Do you know what year it is?
1851. Wow, what year did you think it was? 2313?
Kinda.
See? Time machine. I told you guys, we just time traveled.
But how? It doesn't make sense. I really don't think our grandpas could have made a time machine.
Me neither, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is figuring out how to get home.
You're right. We probably can't figure that out until we know how we got here in the first place.
No, what we need to figure out is how we're going to survive out here.
we could go to that inn Wally told us about.
Wait, who's Wally?
The guy we just met. Remember?
Sorry, I just can't believe we're in 1851.
Okay, so are we going to the inn?
Sure, but do you think $2 will be enough for a room?
We need 2 rooms. I'm not sleeping with you guys.
I'm sure it'll be enough. Back in these days, $2 was like 100.
All right, we're going to the inn.
Great. Now, how do you guys think we got here?
Maybe the power outage had something to do with it?
But how many times have you time traveled because of a power outage? You really think it was a machine?
For the last time. Our grandpas do not have the intelligence to build a time machine.
But all the evidence points to the machine taking us here.
Whatever. Do you think that's the inn Wally was talking about?
I haven't seen any other inns.
Great. Let's go get rooms. And then we figure out how to get home.
Hi, can we get 2 rooms, please?
Aren't you kids a little young to be renting rooms on your own? Where are your parents?
We got separated a while back.
Well, do you know where they are?
Not really.
So, how much are the rooms?
$3 for a week, but sounds like you might be here for a while.
Jake, we only have 2.
Well, I have an idea.
Penny, I need a room now.
That's not how you talk to a woman, Silas. Try again.
I'm so sorry, Miss Penny. Would you please give me my room now?
Hey man, leave her alone. Just go.
Stay out of this unless you want to get shot.
Leave them out of this, Silas. They're just kids.
You know, I've just about had it with all your bull. Give me that room now,
What the hell you just call my wife, Silas?
George, it's fine. I can handle it.
No, it ain't fine. I'm not gonna let this idiot stroll into town and disrespect my wife in front of my children.
Daddy, what's going on?
Nothing, Tim. Why don't you take your sister and go home?
No, it's fine. Silas was just leaving.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yes, you were, unless you want me to get the sheriff.
Fine. But I'd watch your back. Those kids smell funny.
Please, Silas.
I'm going.
Why'd you have to do that in front of our guest, George?
I'm gonna sit back there and listen to him abuse you.
Thank you, but next time you...
There's gonna be a next time. If he ever does it again, I'm gonna kill him.
George!
I mean it. He can't stroll into town, call my wife names in front of my son and get away with it.
You should take Tim and the girls home. I have to help these kids settle in.
All right. Fine, I love you.
I love you too. I'm sorry you kids had to see that.
It's all right. It happens all the time.
Really?
No, I was just trying to make you feel better.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten your names yet.
I'm Alex.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Zeke.
Well, seeing as you kids don't have a lot of money and are all on your own, I'll make a deal with you. I'll give you rooms if you help George and I in the day, and at night you can eat supper with my family so you aren't starved to death.
Thanks a lot, Miss Penny.
Yeah, thank you. That's way too nice.
Well, I'm not going to let 3 children die on the street on my watch. Now, what do you say we get y'all settled? Wake up, Alex. Jake and Zeke are already out helping George promote the inn. We gotta get it ready.
Okay, just let me get dressed. Okay, Miss Penny, how can I help you?
Well, first we have to make all the beds in the inn. After that, you have to sweep the floor while I take care of the books. After that, you have to wash the sheets, and then we'll go make dinner for the boys.
We get to eat too, right?
Of course, we work harder than them, but George can't cook to save his life, and Zeke and Jake look like they'd destroy the kitchen before making marmalade.
Yeah, Zeke and Jake probably couldn't cook. So, where do we start?
Right through that door. But I should warn you, it might smell bad. The man who rented that room was covered in manure.
I'm not excited for this.
Don't worry, we'll be in and out in a jiffy. Oh my, Alexandra, don't you just love the smell of manure in the morning?
It's Alex. Only my mom calls me Alexandra.
Well, now we both do. Pick up that pillow off the floor. So, how did y'all wind up out here?
Where should I put this?
Right in the basket in the hall.
Is there anything left to do in here?
Nothing besides you cleaning all this off the ground, but that comes after we take care of all the sheets. Next room. You still haven't told me how y'all got out here, or why you aren't with your parents.
It's kind of personal.
We're family now, and I have to know my family.
We're family?
If I let you help run my business, give you a room for free, and let you eat under my roof. We're family. So how'd y'all wind up out here?
We got lost.
You got lost?
Yeah, we were traveling with our family, and one night, Zeke got spooked and ran into the woods. Me and Jake went in after him. We couldn't find our way back. We'd been walking for days when we ran into your brother.
Wally?
Yeah, he told us about you and your inn.
Okay, but how come y'all were dressed so odd?
Well, my father and uncles are merchants and just got a package from a place with those clothes inside. They were the last thing we had on.
So you got those clothes from a place. Which place?
Sorry, I just don't remember the name.
Well, it sounds true enough.
What about you?
What about me?
How'd you get here?
That's a story for another day.
But I thought we were family.
Ask me something else.
What about your family?
No, that goes over there. I have 3 children. Tim is 9 and his sisters Jane and Mary are 7. And you met my husband George yesterday.
George seems pretty explosive. Are you sure it's a good idea for Jake and Zeke to work with him? They can be very aggravating.
I don't know why George acted like that. You can ask anyone who's been in town for more than a week. He's the kindest man they've ever met.
Then why'd he explode on that guy last night? Cyrus?
Silas. Gone to town a few days before you kids, and that was the second time he'd been rude to me. I suppose George just must have had enough.
But you're sure Jake and Zeke will be alright?
There is no one in the world more understanding and kind than George, and he's great with kids. I reckon those boys will be the most fun he's had in a while besides his own kids.
Alright, good.
All right, boys, we got a hard day of work ahead of us.
Oh, can I tell him?
I can really think of anyone better.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Go on, tell him.
Okay. We need to go down to the creek and tell everybody about the inn. Then we look for gold with Uncle Wally, and then we socialize.
Great job, buddy. By the way, Tim means socialize. Our job is to start business for the inn. It's the only thing your mother trusts us to do. Right, bud?
And help Uncle Wally.
And help Uncle Wally. And if you boys have any questions, just come find me at the edge of the creek, all right?
Sounds good.
You sure you aren't going to get in any trouble?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Yeah, you can trust us.
Okay, I'll see you boys later.
All right, Zeke, how hard can this be? All we need to do is talk to a couple miners.
It'll be great. This is probably much easier than whatever Alex is doing with Penny.
You're right. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
Have you got a place to stay for the night?
No, I just got into town about an hour ago.
Well, then let me suggest Miss Penny's Inn.
Where's that?
Right down the road in the center of town. You can't miss it.
How much does it cost for a few nights? I ain't got much being new and all.
Zeke, do you know?
No.
I don't know, but I can go ask someone.
Why don't you do that?
Alright, I'll be right back. Zeke, you stay here and talk to our new friend.
Okay. Don't worry about me. So, you find any gold?
No. You?
Nope. Nice weather today.
Kinda hot.
So you got any kids?
Zeke, we're back. I brought George.
I hear my boys are trying to sell you a room.
That's what.
How long you been here, friend?
Well, I was just telling them I got into town about an hour ago.
Oh, then we need to get you a room right away. I'll tell you what, I'll pay for it first night. Get you settled into town. How'd that sound?
That's mighty kind of you, but I can't take money from a stranger.
You're right. I'm George McIntyre, and you are?
Jeb Smith. Pleased to meet you.
And now we're friends. I'll have the boys take your stuff over to the inn, and I'll cover your first night. Just tell them George sent you.
Thanks a lot, George. My stuff's over there, guys. See you tonight.
Good luck out there, Jeb.
Wow, that was a really good sale. If he stays more than one night.
He will. No one can beat Benny's hospitality.
Where do we bring his stuff?
Because it's early enough, the girls probably haven't made up the rooms yet, so I'll walk you through the process.
You weren't worried about Tim?
No, I left him with his uncle. He'll be fine. Now, where he stays stuff was?
Over there.
I see. Well, let's go do our job.
George, you said your last name was McIntyre. Is that Wally's last name?
Yep, our family has the same last name. Just lucky, I guess. How y'all know Wally?
He's the one who told us about your inn.
It's Penny's Inn. I just help out where I can. A little help.
You know, George, I really thought you were gonna be big and mean after you yelled at that guy last night. I'm glad you're not.
Zeke, don't be rude.
Oh no, he's not. I'm sorry y'all had to see that. But size has been a problem ever since he rolled into town a few days ago. He'd already been rude once and I forgave him. I couldn't do it twice. Now that I've been talking about me, why don't you tell me how y'all got here without any parents?
Our caravan was attacked by Indians.
What?
Our parents were killed in the attack. We were the only survivors. They took us captive, but one night we escaped. I don't think they cared that much because no one came looking for us. Eventually, we found Wally in this town.
I'm sorry to hear that. That does explain those strange clothes. Those are Indian, right?
Yes, they were all we had. Thanks again for letting us borrow these.
No problem. You boys are about my size anyway, so God must have meant for this to happen. I hope that brings you some comfort. And hey, it seems like you'll be staying for a while. So just you can think of us as your family.
Jane, it's your turn to set the table.
Okay, Mommy.
Mary, don't laugh at your sister unless you want to help.
Sorry.
Alex, can you go get the boys? I think they're outside talking to Wally. Oh, and invite Wally to stay.
Sure, Miss Penny.
Well, you definitely worked up a sweat today.
I smell that bad.
Holly, if everyone smelled like you, we'd all be skunks.
Good one, buddy.
Guys, dinner time.
Dinner was an hour ago.
I think she means supper.
Oh, yeah. Wally, Penny wanted to know if you'll stay.
Oh no, I don't want to intrude.
Come on, Wally. Your family is corned beef tonight.
Penny does make nice corned beef. Alright, but just this once.
Of course, of course.
George, can I set my stuff in the storage room at the inn?
Whatever you want, Wally. Because I'm going to go help Wally with his stuff. You go wash up for supper. Good job today.
Thanks.
Hey, Tim, could you go tell your mom Wally's staying for supper?
Ain't that your job?
Please? I've had a really long day, and I need to talk to my brothers.
I'll do it. For a kiss.
Nice try, bud. She's not kissing anyone.
There, you happy? Now go.
Mom, I got a wife.
I guess he was happy.
Guys, my day was really weird.
Yeah, us too.
What happened?
I spent the whole day as a maid.
That must have been hard. You never cleaned a day in your life.
Very funny. No. It was weird because Penny was acting really nice. And for a second, I kind of forgot we were stuck in the past.
Really? She was that nice?
Yeah, she was sort of acting like a mom. Or at least an older sister.
George was doing that too. He really took us under his wing. He even said we were family.
Penny said the same thing.
They both seem really nice. Besides George's explosion last night. But guys, we have to focus on what's important. Getting home.
Obviously. But how long could that take us? It could take years to figure out. We might need a place to stay and people to help us out.
I mean, Zeke's right, and I really miss my family.
Thank you.
But...
Why is there always a but?
But Alex is also right. We might need people for support, and we will need a place to stay for as long as we're here. We can get a little attached, but remember, we're going to leave eventually.
I hope so.
Don't worry, we will.
Hey, you can't forget about supper.
Oh, sorry, we're coming.
We're sorry, Miss Penny. We hadn't seen each other all day.
There's nothing to be sorry for, Jake. Wally can wait a little bit longer to eat.
Yeah, but not that much. I'm starving.
Take a seat. I'm sorry your chairs aren't as nice as ours. Tomorrow George is going to go down to the general store and get you matching chairs.
Oh, no, any chair is fine after the day we had.
Nonsense. Even Wally got a matching chair.
You're family now. You already have to sleep at the inn because there isn't enough room in the house. The least we can do is get you matching chairs.
No, really, it's fine. We just met you guys yesterday.
And we already know you're going to fit right in.
That's right. Zeke smells just like me.
Thank you so much, Miss Penny. We're really happy to have found you too.
Of course, Alexandra. Now, I don't want to hear another word about it. George, would you please say grace?
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful world you have given us and this chance of a new life in California. We apologize for everything we have done to dishonor you, and thank you for your forgiveness and grace. We thank you for this wonderful meal Penny has cooked. And most of all, Lord, We're thankful for these new family members you have brought us.
Zeke.
Especially Zeke. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Tim, next time remember never interrupt the blessing, even if it's for a good reason.
Sorry, Dad. I just wanted God to know we love Zeke too now.
I know, it's all right. I'm just reminding you for next time.
This is great, Penny.
Why, thank you, Wally.
Tell us about your day.
Yeah, tell us, Daddy.
Well, how about you tell me about your day first?
Okay. First, Mom and Alex woke us up.
No, they woke you up. I was already awake.
One at a time, Jane.
Sorry.
Then Jane and Alex swept the floors and washed the sheets.
And then we played hide and go seek until it was time for Mommy to make dinner.
Yeah, only Alex wasn't that good at it because she's too big to hide.
I think I did a great job of seeking, even though you two are so small.
Well, it sounds like y'all had a pretty big day. Boys, would one of you like to tell the girls about our day?
Sure! First we went downtown.
Not you, Wally. Tim, Zeke, Jake.
Okay. First, I taught Jake and Zeke how to get people to come to the inn. But I must have not done a very good job because they weren't very good unless Dad was helping.
It's their first day. They'll get better tomorrow.
Yeah, besides, you didn't get too many sales either, little man.
I'm only 9. No one takes me seriously.
Ooh, speaking of the inn, Wally, finish up your food and go open it up. We don't want to lose any business. And take Tim and the girls. We want to talk to Jake, Alex, and Zeke for a minute.
Do I have to?
Seeing as you just ate my cooking, you owe me one.
Yeah, but you're my sister.
What happened to the Wally who didn't want to intrude?
Well, I hear there might be a pretty late checking in tonight.
Oh, you know what, Penny? I think I should go open up the inn. It's the right thing to do with our new family here and all.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Uncle Wally.
I'm coming.
So how are y'all settling into life here?
It's been hard work, but it's nice.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you having us.
It's only been one day. The work will probably get harder before it gets easier, but we're glad you're here.
Now, me and Penny were talking earlier, and I said how it was so sad y'all were attacked by Indians. Only thing is, Penny told me that she thought y'all ran into the woods and got lost. So what's really going on here? You ain't here to rob us.
We're sorry we haven't been completely honest with you. It's just, well, we just got here, and we're still pretty scarred by it all.
It's alright. We just really like to know what happened.
But it's okay. You can tell us whenever you're ready. We understand.
Thank you guys, but we might not ever be ready. It's a pretty hard story to explain.
That's okay. We just want you guys to know that whatever happens out there, you're safe here.
That's right. Now on an easier subject. When I go to the store tomorrow, I'm going to need Zeke to help me pick up the chairs. Does that sound all right, Zeke?
Yep.
Great. Then, Jake, I need you to keep an eye on Tim and probably Wally while we're gone. It'll only be for a little bit. Do you think you can handle it?
Sure. How hard could a 9-year-old be?
I'm more worried about the 30-year-old.
Okay. Anything I should watch for?
No, I'm just teasing. I'm sure it'll be fine.
And Alex, you'll help me again with the girls.
Yeah, sounds great.
Great. Y'all can head over to the inn now and get some rest. We'll wake you up in the morning.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
Right. Jake.
Huh? Zeke, it's not even bright out yet.
I know. I just have a bad feeling.
That's just 'cause you're worried. But we all are. I know it's scary, but we're gonna get back home.
No, that's not what I mean. I just had a nightmare about that guy.
You woke me up to tell me about your dreams? Go back to sleep. You're fine.
No, you don't get it.
You're fine.
Yeah, okay.
Wake up, boys. We got a big day ahead of us.
Yeah, wake up.
Oh, okay, buddy. We get it.
We'll be ready in a minute, George.
Okay, I see you boys downstairs.
You feeling any better, man?
What do you mean?
Remember? You had a bad dream last night, so you woke me up.
Wait, I thought that was just a dream.
The bad dream? Or you telling me about it?
Me telling you about it.
I don't know. I guess it could have been. But then we would have had the same dream.
That doesn't seem very likely.
I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
George, we're ready.
Great, we're gonna go pick up Bob from his house. Then Jake, you'll go with him and Tim. Me and Zeke and we'll pick up stuff from the store.
Dad, can we go now?
Yeah, we can.
Dad, how far is Uncle Wallace's house?
How far? You've been there a bunch of times, remember?
I know, I was asking for them.
That's very thoughtful of you. You make an old man proud.
George, I thought I was picking you up.
Turns out we don't have to pick up Wally after all. Wally, me and Zeke are gonna go pick up some stuff from the general store. Don't worry though, Jake's gonna keep an eye on you.
You know, George, my sister married you for a lot of reasons. None of them were for your sense of humor.
And you're not married 'cause that's the only reason that matters.
Touche.
I'm just kidding.
I know, say hi to Marge from me.
She's married.
That's the way I like 'em. See you later.
Bye, Wally.
Wally's really fun in the morning, huh?
Wally's quite the guy. I love him like a brother, but he needs to get his act together.
I don't get it. Wally seems so wild, but Penny is so well put together. Aren't they siblings?
Yeah, but Wally's the black sheep of the family. They got another brother in New York, Randall. He and Penny were always pretty strong and confident, while Wally's the youngest, never had a beat. To make up for it, he acts like a loon. Only thing is, loons never get married.
How far away is the store?
Oh, just right over there.
Are we getting anything else besides the chairs?
Unless you want some licorice, just don't tell any the others. I only brought enough money for the two of us.
No, that's all right. I don't really like licorice.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Miss Marge. You're looking especially nice today.
Well, thank you, George. Hub's out of town on business, so I have your chairs, but you'll have to put them together yourself. And who is this young man you brought with you?
I'm Zeke. How are you?
Ladies like it when you call ma'am.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing just fine, Zeke. It's nice to see a new face in town, besides that Silas fella.
Luckily, Zeke and his siblings ain't anything like Silas.
Oh, you have siblings?
Yes, ma'am.
Zeke, our brother and sister, both the same age as him.
Oh, a sister. Maybe she can help out with the garden.
I don't know. She doesn't really seem like the gardening type.
Well, they've been in town for 2 days. You know them so well. Who are they, your family?
Yes, they actually are.
Well, in that case, I'll take your word for it.
Well, here you go, Miss Marge.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anytime. Send your sister my way, Zeke.
Did you really mean that?
Well, do you think Alex would want to help in Marge's garden?
No, about the family thing.
Zeke, I understand you being hesitant to accept us. You just got here. Well, we want you to know we've already accepted you from the moment we saw you needed us.
It's not that I don't like you guys. It's just I don't know how long we'll be staying.
Could it be for a long time?
I guess. But I don't want it to be.
That's okay. Whatever makes you happy is what we want for you. But I think you might find us, we can be your family. Not your new family, because we ain't replacing your old ones. Just family.
Really?
Really.
Do you think we could still get that licorice?
Yeah, I think so.
This is Alex Perma. I haven't used this thing since the second day we were here. Wow. Honestly, I sort of forgot about it. Things have been really great around here. Mary and Jane are becoming like sisters to me. That's something I've always wanted, and who could have ever thought I would find it 150 years before I was ever born? I can't believe it's been 2 months. Time flies when you're in paradise. I was really scared when we first got here, but my new family has helped me learn to like it here. Not everything has been good, though. George said he was going to kill Silas a few times. He hasn't yet. I really hope he doesn't try to. I've heard of George getting into an occasional fight with people, saying mean stuff about Penny or Mary or Jane or me, from Zeke and Jake. They say George is a great fighter, but there's something different about Silas. I've only seen him a few times, but he seems off. That reminds me, they still think the three of us are siblings. I don't know how. We don't look very much alike. I think they've given up asking us how we got here and who we really are, which is nice. We don't have to deflect or lie anymore. We tried to figure out how to get back home, but because none of us brought anything with us from 2022 besides our clothes and these voice recorders, we couldn't figure out how to get back. I'm kind of happy and sad about that. I'm happy because I really like it here with them, but I also really miss my other family. My mom, and dad, and brother. I'm not crying because I don't like it here. I just wish they could be here too. Have I mentioned how glad I am that I'm not Jake or Zeke's actual sister? Especially Zeke. I can't imagine being that stupid or needing to make dumb jokes all the time. You know, he was really scared when he got here. It's nice to see him loosen up and be good old dumb Zeke again. Zeke has also given up trying to get back. Jake is the only one still trying.
Alexandra, I need you.
Coming, Penny!
This is Jake Ringman. This is day 63 of me trying to figure out, by myself, how to get home. Alex gave up essentially right away. I think she really likes it here. Zeke gave up a few days after her, which really surprised me. He was so scared when we got here. I don't think Alex would have been much help, but Zeke is much better than me at math, so you can imagine I'm struggling. I've been working on the same problem for weeks. None of this makes sense. Not only have we time traveled 171 years into the past, but we've also teleported hundreds of miles from our home. And what really doesn't make sense is how in the world my grandpa, with a farting problem, made a time machine. None of this fits together. There are some good things about being here, though. The McIntyres really do feel like family. Tim is basically our little brother. He also has a huge crush on Alex, which I think makes Zeke jealous. Wally is like an older brother. He's always around. He thought he struck gold the other day, and so everyone got excited. But it turned out it was just shiny tin. We all really like Penny, and George, even though George says he's gonna kill Silas. He won't. I've seen George fight, and he's good, but something about Silas makes us uneasy. Well, everything about Silas makes everyone uneasy. But, I mean, the three of us feel very weird when he's close. I don't know. None of this really matters. Alex and Zeke aren't going to find a way home, so I have to. And not for me, for them. I know I told Zeke it's okay to get attached, but he's gotten way too attached. I have to figure out something out, or no one will. Anyways, back to my actual findings.
This is Zeke Lee. The date is May 22nd, 1851. I'm talking to you from Penny's Inn in Sutter Creek, California. I don't know who'll listen to this, but if someone does, nice. I'm at a big crossroads. No, I really want to go home. I miss everyone. My mom, my dad, Grandpa Jimbo, my sister, my brothers, and my dogs. I just don't see a way to get home. Jake has been working on it for a while now. Me and Alex helped for a bit, but I think we both just gave up. I mean, if you've been listening to my daily recordings, then you know that none of us actually want to stay. We all love our new family, but it hurts to be away from our old one. It's a hard feeling to describe. I think the decision both Alex and I have made is to not actively work on getting home because it's a waste of energy. But if we're presented with a way, we would take it. I don't know. And I can go back to the old Zeke telling bad jokes, mostly about Alex, that no one laughs at, and always being the life of the party. Though Wally does steal that title from me from time to time. Tim has been like a brother, and Mary and Jane like sisters. I really like these people. No matter what happens, we lose. I'm sorry, this is so grim. I've been feeling very grim lately. Jake.
Huh? Zeke, it's not even bright out yet.
I know. I just have a bad feeling.
That's just 'cause you're worried. But we all are. I know it's scary, but we're gonna get back home.
No, that's not what I mean. I just had a nightmare about that guy.
You woke me up to tell me about your dreams? Go back to sleep. You're fine.
No, you don't get it.
You're fine.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, Zeke, are you having serious deja vu right now?
Yes, what is going on? I feel like we've had this exact conversation before.
Me too.
This is so weird.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It doesn't really mean anything. Just go back to sleep.
Okay. But tomorrow I want everyone to wear their voice recorders all day, just like we did the first few. I'm gonna tell Alex too.
Oh man, this again?
Please.
Alright, if it'll make you go back to sleep.
Wake up, boys.
Zeke, wake up. We have to go.
I'm awake, Timmy. How can I be asleep when you're screaming in my ear?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Tim. He's just a little grumpy because he woke up in the middle of the night.
Bad dream?
Yeah, sorta.
Well, I'm sure nothing like a little walk can't fix it. We'll see you two downstairs in 5 minutes, alright?
Alright.
Come on, boys. It's a big day today.
Why?
It's your first day without any supervision.
Where are you going?
I have to pick up some stuff from the store for a project we're gonna all work on.
What about Wally?
What's the project?
Wally's helping me with the project. It's a surprise. That I'll tell everyone at supper.
You tell me that?
No, but it's a surprise.
All right.
Y'all ready to go?
I think so.
Wake up, Alexandra. It's time to go to work.
I'm already up, Penny.
Well, that's good, but how come?
Zeke just wanted to tell me something earlier this morning.
Oh, and what was that?
Just stuff about his dreams.
Well, that's a little odd, but I guess he is too.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, same routine today?
Yep, let's get right to it.
So, Mary told me yesterday that you want to make tomato soup tonight?
Yes, I do, because I know it's your favorite.
It is, but Wally really doesn't like it.
Yes, but he'll be staying for supper tonight.
Really? Last time you made it, he smelled it before even coming into the house and said he needed to go home to feed his dog. But he doesn't even have a dog.
He'll be eating my soup tonight because we're all going to be working on a project.
Oh?
And before you ask, it's a surprise.
Come on, Penny, you can trust me. I promise I won't tell anyone.
Well, all right. George wants to make you three a house next to ours so you won't have to live so far away at the inn. He's been stockpiling supplies for weeks at Marge's.
Didn't that cost a lot of money?
Well, yes, but running the inn, we're one of the richest families in town. It's nothing we can't handle.
It really would have been fine for us to live at the inn.
That's just it. Y'all are so accommodating to us. We want to do something for you.
But Penny, you already let us live here for free, eat supper with you, and be a part of the family.
You kids are wonderful, and we want you as close as possible.
Penny, I just...
Not another word, Alexandra. Will you go wake up the girls? I think it's time they start helping clean the rooms in the morning.
Sure.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah, Tim?
How come you guys don't look like each other?
I thought no one was ever gonna ask that.
Well, Mom and Dad said it'd be rude, so we're not allowed to ask. So how come?
Because we aren't siblings.
Stop teasing me. How come, really?
Because when we were little, Timmy, a leprechaun put a curse on us so that none of us would look like our parents.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Why can't you be more like Jake, Zeke? He always tells me the truth.
Because you can't handle the truth.
I think he can handle the truth. Right, Tim?
Yeah.
All right, you win. I'm sorry. Now let's go promote the inn.
I'm sorry. Did you boys say inn?
Yes, we did, sir. There's one on the... Sorry, we can't serve you.
You know what? I can take this from Penny. I can take this from George. And I'll even take it from that little muskrat. He, at least, is part of the family that owns that place. But I don't have to take it from you.
Hey, don't touch my brother.
You little squirt, I'm gonna kill you.
Timmy, run. Go get your dad.
I'll be right back.
You're gonna regret that.
Stop it, man. We don't want to fight.
I've been discriminated against since I got here for who knows why.
It's because you're rude.
I couldn't hear you. Speak up. I can't hear you when you're crying like a little baby.
That didn't even make sense. He spoke very clearly.
Shut up. It doesn't matter. Ever since I saw you and your friends in that inn, you've all smelled weird. And I don't know what it is. And I don't care either. I'm gonna put an end to it now.
Back up, Silas. If you touch one of their hairs on any of my son's heads, I'm gonna kill you.
They aren't even your sons.
I'll be damned if they aren't. Back up.
Hey, George, maybe this is a bad idea.
Listen to him, George. Walk away. This won't end well otherwise.
Shut up, Silas.
Tim, go get your mom and the sheriff.
Dad, I'm scared.
It'll be okay, son. Go.
That was a mistake, George.
And why is that?
That's why.
I warned you.
Come here, girls. Alex is gonna show you how to clean off a bed.
Okay, guys, it's really fun. You have to take off all the sheets without ripping anything. Watch me, and then you can try in the next room.
I want to try.
It looks gross.
You both get to try, don't worry. Now, let's go to the next room.
Mom, Dad's father Silas. I tried to find the sheriff, but he wasn't there.
Oh, my lord. Tim, stay here with your sisters. Alex, come with me. We need to go, quick.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna stop that fight.
How?
I don't know how, but we gotta try.
George, I've been waiting for this since I got here.
Me too.
You know, your wife is really pretty. I might fight her next.
Shut up.
Stop!
He's not worth it, George.
I'm not gonna let him scare my family anymore.
I don't know. I could do it a few more times.
George, stop!
Lenny, that it, you rat bastard, not in front of my wife.
Silas just went down. Do you think George might win?
I think he already has.
You're down, Silas. You have scared my family since you walked into town. I won't put up with it anymore. The death threats, the abuse, none, no more. I won't let you hurt any of my children, whether they came from me or not, because they are all my children. And I certainly won't let you threaten my wife. So out of the goodness of my heart and the grace of God, I'm gonna give you one last chance to leave, or I'm gonna kill you.
Well, I think I'll stay.
Leave now, Silas.
Stop it, George. Please, we can do this differently.
That's it.
Wait, not in front of the kids.
Fine, you're right, not in front of them.
No!
Oh my god, he's just been shot.
What the hell?
George?
Let this be a lesson to you. All of you. Especially you three. If any of you ever get in my way ever again, you will go the way of George.
George, where did he hit you?
George, you're gonna be alright.
No, I'm not. I shouldn't have fought Silas.
George, did you win?
Let me see him. I'm a doctor.
It's alright, George. We have a doctor.
George, we're sorry.
It's not your fault. Silas was looking for a fight.
You're gonna be fine. George, you're gonna be fine.
I'm not. I can feel it. Death.
He's right. He's fading fast. I have some supplies. We need alcohol and tweezers fast. Do you have any nearby?
There are pliers at the general store and alcohol at the saloon.
I can go get the pliers.
I can get the alcohol.
No. It's too late. Let me say goodbye.
No, you can still make it.
We have somewhere in the range of 10 minutes before death if we don't stop the bleeding.
Kids, go fast.
Wait, kids. We were gonna build your house next to ours to get you out of the inn and closer to us if I die. Promise you'll build it.
Of course we promise.
Yeah, we love you.
I love you guys too.
We have to move quick, guys, so we don't have to say goodbye.
Go, quick!
Marge, I need pliers. Now, please.
Now, Zeke.
George is dying.
Oh, well, all right.
1922.
Oh my god, he's just been shot.
Stop it, George, please.
I love you guys too.
Where'd it go? Oh, these kids.
You know, Stevie, there's nothing like a good Irish pub.
Especially in the late 18th century.
Ah, yes. All right. Now, come on, sing with me,
All right.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor in the mire?
Jimbo!
Yes, Boyle, yes, what? Ah.
Someone answered our distress call with the time machine.